But the first thing is like get an outfit like mine so that you're not bold, and like also get a color code and a name, which is quite obvious, but it kind of just makes it so that, especially if you want like monkeys to remember remember you better. And then the second one is when you're creating your intro, you gotta find a place that has like good color and a good lighting. So something like a place like this would be good, including the lantern. And make sure your intro, if you can find a place with a theme of your video, like something like this, I don't know, it might be like, or a movie or something, that would be a good intro. But basically, it's just gonna make the viewers stay more entertained when they're watching it. And then the third tip is also when you're doing your intros, you don't want stuff like the leaderboard behind you, because that would kind of just, well, it would be fine if you're showing it in your video, but not in an intro, because doing this for an intro is like just like it doesn't look very great, and it shows you like the amount of players, which might not be good for your video. It'll also just make people pay attention to the leaderboard and not actually what you're doing. So you shouldn't put it like near computer or things with text, I would say, unless it's something like this. But if it's on a sign, like this one right here, then it's not really nice to look at. It's very it gives me a headache. I mean, look at it. It's just flickering white. So don't put it behind signs or stuff with white text, cause like, fine, but text like that isn't. And then also make sure your voice when you're recording an intro, which I might not do this. What the? My arm's clipping into the thing. Is like make your voice really loud and enthusiastic, because then your viewers will also stay entertained. And I was just doing this video, but don't get like sidetracked and stuff. You have to continue your continue what you're saying, and don't talk about other stuff until you finish with one thing. I forgot what number I'm on. I think it's like 6. Don't really do stuff like keeping it here and then 5 minutes of you just building, because if you're talking while doing that, it's not really a video, it's more just like audio. So unless you're gonna put stuff into it, like clips that you recorded before into that, then you shouldn't really do it. And so those were things that you shouldn't do. What? I did not know they added this. There's the things that you shouldn't do, but here's some tips now. So one of the tips are, when you're recording tag videos, which I do have one, make it so instead of your FOV like this, make it like a lot, because then it looks like you're way better and your camera movement's much swifter, which also put on smoothness, because then you don't get that blur. And hold on. Okay. And that's just good for like making it look like it's good for edits and like cool videos, just for like a background video, which is really good. And also you kind of need like interesting topics for like your main things. So when you're recording a video, you gotta have like a few main things that you're gonna talk about. So like one could be a Monkey Blocks update with the like city and stuff, and then you move to the next thing instead of talking about Monkey Blocks, going to the next thing, going back to Monkey Blocks, because that would kind of just make it like you don't actually know what you're talking about. You're forgetting a lot of facts, and it's not really a good thing when you're recording a video. So I wouldn't recommend that either. Also, I'd recommend like putting captions. You don't need to for the entire video, but just for like important parts, and making your captions like special words, like a YouTuber's name, like J-Man Curly or something like that. Make that large or a different color, or just make it noticeable, because that would like definitely bring you like just a bit more views and like or people watching it till the actually end, because they can see what you're talking about. So definitely do that. And I think that's 8 tips or 9. I'm not sure, but definitely remember to do those. If you say you are doing a background video, you gotta make it like still like the intro. You need good lighting and stuff. So over here would be good, because you can see it has a nice purple lighting, and you can just go around with a spot. And sometimes plan your videos in advance, so just look at good places to do a background video, and then start recording, not just start recording and then go on a path that you like. So when I was trying to record my last video, I actually like got this kid that was like kept on bugging me. So as you can see right now, if you didn't see on the leaderboard before when I was showing you the tip, always go into a private server if you're recording an intro. I don't know if I already said that. Because make it so there aren't kids ruining your video. And another thing is like, if you have more than one person, don't just put them in the video and say, with my friend, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna make it like interesting, like, or like surprise person at the, after this, or we get a new person after this, and like, and make sure that when you actually show them, you gotta make it like interesting. Like in some of my past videos, they were behind me and you couldn't see them. And then when I say with my friend blah blah blah, I jump. and then now you see them right there. That's a good way to do it. Because that would just make it interesting, and like it's kind of like a wait for it type of thing, so that they watch further. But that's probably gonna be it. So yeah, okay, well, I hope that helped. So bye.